What's going on, YouTube? Thanks for joining me today. Today's the day we put the first piece of Metalcloak on our new JT. A lot of you guys know we got Ruby over there, fully cloaked out, game changer, belly armor, all that sort of stuff. Pack Llama joined us about a year ago, and we're gonna start getting some of this done. So, behind the scenes stuff here, we've already finished the install. The twins are over there playing in the bush, but there you go. It's installed, and the install is so easy that 8-year-old twins, almost 9-year-old twins, did the install. I mean, I torqued it down, but they did all the work. Why don't you check it out? Install coming right now. Alrighty, so we're doing the install of the Metalcloak rear diff cover on the JT. First things first is we need to install the sway bar spacer kit. So you got your sway bar right here to the rear of the vehicle. There's a 15mm wrench that Jade is using. She's going to get those loose. And I will get Colton to take care of the ones on this side. And we'll get those off. So, matter of unscrewing those 4 bolts. So, as we got the kids down there loosening those bolts, this is the spacer kit that comes with it. A couple of rubber pucks and some new bolts. You're going to reuse the nuts that are on the Jeep that's underneath there. But step 1 is to get the spacer kit in there. Yeah, you'll be fine. Just keep going. Alright, so once you get the last bolt off, the whole sway bar assembly will swing down. So make sure you're holding it when you're getting the last piece off. The nuts are welded in as part of the axle, so we're just going to put in the spacer and then swing our sway bar back up. Alright, I'm having Colton be my camera guy right now, so I can just wire these in. You ready, Key?
Yeah.
Okay, so the spacer is just going to go right in between the sway bar and the axle, and we're just going to line our holes up here. Actually, get under here. Using the new bolts that came with the kit. We are just going to get this lined up and get them started, and then I'll have the kids screw them the rest of the way in. Alrighty, so you're going to get one spacer in there and just kind of finger tight the threads, and then you can go and work on the other side. So I have Jade working on this side, tightening that in.
Hello.
Hello. And then over here, there's Jade on one side, there's Colton on the other side. And we have Colton tightening in this side. Colton, Jade, how old are you guys now?
Almost 9. Almost 9.
Almost 9. So if you guys remember, on Ruby, Colton helped me install that when I believe he was 6. Putting these kids to work. No need to pay people money to install this stuff for you, right? This is why people have kids. Child labor.
Are you going to pay us for this?
I'll give you guys dinner.
Yay, that's a good payment.
Okay.
I want $5.
$5.
It's either $5 or dinner, Jade. It's for chores, mister.
This isn't a chore. This is modifying a Jeep.
This isn't chores. This is modifying a Jeep so we can go Jeeping and have fun.
Yep. Alrighty.
Plus, this is fun.
We'll catch up with you guys when they're done screwing those in. Alrighty. So as always, I make them do manual labor first, and then I give them power tools so they can respect that. And in case I didn't mention, it's a 17mm for the Metalcloak bolts that go in there. It was a 15 to take the stock ones out. Do it evenly, top and bottom. Okay. Alright, so once we put in those spacers, it pushes the sway bar to the rear of the Jeep, which allows us to have clearance for our diff armor, because without those spacers, that armor would not fit in there at all. So These arms just go up, wrap around the axle. The nose of it goes, or the front of it goes to the nose. And you got these U-bolts. U-bolts are going to go around the axle. There's a brake line there, so you don't want to catch the brake line inside the U-bolt. Get those lined all the way through. And I'm actually going to just finger thread a couple of nuts on this side so it doesn't fall off of my face. As much as you guys might want to see that and think it's comical and funny, I'm not going to do that today. So there we go. We got this finger tight there. That's going to stay. We got our second U-bolt here. And we're going to go to this side right here. Jade, can you see that side?
Kinda.
Yep.
Here.
So
Yeah.
there's this brake line right here, just on the front side. And Jade's being my little camera girl right now. You don't want to go around that brake line. You want to come on the inside of it and go between the axle.
I might not get your socks very well.
Get it as best you can, honey.
Yeah.
I'll grab the camera from you here in just a second and make sure we can get a better angle so everyone can see what's going on. And then again, I'm just going to finger tighten without cross threading. The nuts on this U-bolt. Okay, let me have the camera here real quick so I can show people what I'm talking about. Flipping you guys upside down for a second. So that is the brake line I'm talking about. It's for your parking brake. And just make sure the U-bolt is around the axle itself and not around that parking brake cable. I'm going to put the kids back underneath here in a second, and we're going to tighten these down. And basically you're going to do them evenly. You're going to go top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom until you're cinched all the way down. Alright, kiddos. So you remember, wrench that one down about halfway and then switch to the top one. And just keep alternating back and forth, okay?
Okay, Dad.
Got Jade working on this side. I'll give him the power tool in a second. Colton's working on this side. You got to hold that socket, otherwise it doesn't ratchet back on you and you're just going to wiggle the nut back and forth. No, the socket. There you go. So, there you go, and then now you can loosen it and ratchet it back and forth. There you go, that's how you use the socket, okay? Go about halfway and then switch to the other side.
I already did this. The other one.
Okay, and then just keep alternating back and forth because we want that we want that U-bolt to stay even. Okay? Alrighty, so once the kids got it as tight as they could, I went down, tightened it the rest of the way myself. And what you're looking for is equal amount of threads on both of these. That way you know you tighten them down evenly. So, the equal amount of threads. At this point, all we need to do is tighten the front side, so I'll get the kids up front there, and we'll get that tightened down, and the install is done. Alrighty, when you're doing the front side, again, you're going to do it evenly. You're going to do one side halfway, switch to the other side, do it halfway, and just keep going back and forth so you have even amount of threads here. We'll figure out if Colton can do this.
Yeah, I think I might need help with you holding the wrench.
Well, try it, buddy. You haven't even gotten it up there yet. Give it a shot.
Can't even get it on there.
Come on, use your muscles. Now, see, now you got yourself in a bind because now you push the bolt all the way through your box wrench, and so you're not even holding it with your wrench on top, and you can't get your wrench out. I threw him a bone. I'm holding the wrench for him. Make sure it's all the way on the nut, my buddy. Alrighty, had Colton go about halfway. Jade's working on the other side, and again, we're trying to do this evenly, okay? And that way, up here, that stays centered and we're not pulling it off. And then when you get those tightened down, you're looking for equal threads on both of those. And from there, you are completely installed. Thanks, you two.
Welcome. Welcome.
Good job.
I got a lot of grass in my hair, so a lot of that time was just me trying to get grass out of my hair.
And I helped sew bump my
There's
hair.
the grass. It's from mowing the lawn. Thanks, guys. Great job.